Domination Nation, what up? It's me, you, back on Dominations, and, coming to you on the Doom Raider channel. If you don't know that by now, you should know that. Just tell your alliance, search Doom Raider. They'll get all the tips, they'll be up to date, and, maybe have a little fun while they're at it there. We'll see. We'll see. It's been a couple weeks. Miso Sale. I have 3 boys. 2 of them had a birthday party. It's a trampoline park, and it was pretty fun. Their birthdays are the 27th and the 21st of December, so they get the old double giftage. So they get the birthday gifts and the Christmas gifts all at the same time of the year. Anyways, it's great for them. It's exhausting for me, but it's all good. Got to keep at it. And anyways, back in front of the camera here, and we got a couple things to go over. We had some people on YouTube actually just asking about if I could do a S.A.M sites replay. These guys here, the S.A.M battery. You can see it looks like a little rocket on a little rocket on a rod there. And the surface to air missile is what that stands for. It's not some guy named Sam, but it shoots down enemy planes, blimps, and helicopters even, I believe. I don't know if I've seen a replay with the shooting down the helicopters, but we'll see. I do have a replay of it shooting down some planes, or at least shooting at some planes, Max planes, MK6 fighter jets. We'll dig right into that. Just before I show the replay, this is where it's going to be shooting out of on my map. So it happens within the first like 30 seconds of the match, and we'll cut the video after I'll exit out of the replay, but that's where it's coming out of. So keep your eye right above that anti-tank, and just to the left of the bunker. What'll happen is a plane will fly by and it'll actually shoot up, and by the time it hits and explodes, the plane's like kind of turned the corner already, but doesn't matter, it still damages it. Whatever triggers it gets the damage. Doesn't matter if it flies off, it still gets the damage from it. And just to see what the damage is, 1100 on a level 1 with the range of 3. It's upgradable for not much, at 1.5 million gold doubloon, but it is 7 days, and it's like a 4% boost. It's a really small amount of increase in damage. So I haven't done it yet. I'll do it one of these days, but I'm sure the level 3 or 4 or something's probably much more worth it. Haven't gotten on the wiki to see what those levels are, but this is just about showing the replay, see how it works. Most of you guys have this feature, the S.A.M battery, and you've probably seen it in your replays, but just to kind of get it out there for everyone, let's take a look here. I think it's this guy right here, fighter MK6s. This guy right in the middle of the screen, scrolling him over. This guy, he's atomic. You can see with the field howies. He's also got an APC on this one, 3 supply convoys, veteran SMGs. He brings out a lot of stuff. The tank destroyer, haven't seen that in action really. This guy goes all out for his 1-star, 1 medal. But we can see the S.A.M site, the S.A.M whatever battery right here. So let's take a look, see if we can kind of see it in action. We'll zoom out just enough to catch it. The plane's coming in, but there's his attack launching with the Army. There's the planes. Okay. And it's possible to see which one it hit from that view. Let me try one more replay on that. This guy. I'll zoom out a little bit more so we can kind of see what's going on, but it's going to be right in the middle of the screen. I wanted to show this twice anyways because it goes kind of fast. But okay, here they come. Shoots up. Looks like it hits the one with the most damage on it. That third one going off to the southwest. But yeah, it just launches right up. It does not do splash damage that I have seen. I have a little glitch there. But you gotta have it. There's a library of research that gives you the additional S.A.M battery sight. So it'll be a good one to have. Overall air defense is something that the later stages in this game you definitely need to have. Okay. And this guy has a really tough time getting 1 star. Has a level 203 atomic gauge. So it's kind of a funny replay in general. Not really that funny because this is a hard base. There's some things that worked out good with it that I wasn't planning on. But I do not want to change because I really like especially the grouping of the troops in these little openings right to where they are in range of 2 different mortars at once. Really helps out with the British rifles. And as you can see, this guy level 203 does not have crappy troops. I do have some artillery, you know, some howitzers or something in the town center. That's always good to obliterate some of their attacking troops. But looks like he betrayed one of my tanks and got instantly killed. He's trying to do whatever he can to get to that city center. He does not want to use his Alliance Gate or his Merc army, but he does. And I was kind of surprised by the level. I shouldn't have been too surprised. I mean, that's a pretty good army to drop there. I was kind of surprised by how far he got with it, but because of how well the defense did on the other side. But again, you can see that lower level, forbidden, down low. Still hasn't been hit yet. Of course, he hasn't gotten the city center, so that doesn't really matter if he gets that yet. And I'm playing this at regular speed to hopefully get an accurate replay. We all know about the replay issues on this game, but so yeah, that's the S.A.M side, the S.A.M battery. Launches straight up. Doesn't matter if the plane's flying over and he's long gone. It still damages him. So it does do a lot more damage on the lower level aircraft, but I think it can pop a Zeppelin pretty easily. I've seen it happen. Let's see. And he's still digging. I mean, he has got nothing left. 45. Anyways, long story short, just copied his base one time and run it for a week. And if you have better defenses, then you probably do even better than this. But it shuts him down. I mean, I even have a third of my loot left. Didn't get any of my oil, which I didn't have very much there. But look at the deposit there. The risk versus reward, not quite paying out, I don't think, on his side. So yeah, didn't get anything. I didn't get my trade goods. Netting. So there's the S.A.M battery. And let's take a look at what it takes to... It's not in there. What it takes to unlock the third one. Oh. Duh. It's already being... Something's going right now. We are researching Command Chapter 2. The reason is we want to get to train a third general using oil. And that'll be a good one there. 2 more rounds so I can put a third general out for war defense. Speaking of war defense, I've got a monster war defense going on right now. Here it is. Air defense. It's in level 7. Ooh, it's not in there. Where is it? Is it up higher? It might be up higher. There it is. Deception, of course, chapter 5 of your level 9 library. Deception gives you that extra S.A.M battery, so that's up there. Some extra damage as well. And Deception's a good one that has some traps boostage in there. But we want to get that third general, and then I'm also... wanting to get my second bunker, which is way down here, I know. But I never had the bunker until just the other day. Since after the last video, I went ahead and achieved bunker status. So now I can do that research and unlock the second bunker, which will get that taken care of. What else? We had a couple of awesome issues with my armory. My elite infantry, or excuse me, my assault infantry, and my engineer both completed early. I don't know if anybody else has seen this or heard it on the forums yet, but I have no idea. I did not spend crowns on them. They're long upgrades, just like this motorcycle raider. 9 days left, like both of them around 6 days left. My assault infantry and my engineer, they both like completed all of a sudden. Like I just opened the game, and there it was with the anvil above it. And I clicked on it as fast as I could, like, oh my gosh, it's done. And sure enough, it was done. I went ahead and started another one right after, just to make sure like it was not going to take it away from me or something. I don't know. But most of the time the game glitches or messes up. It's not in your favor, but sometimes you get a little. So I got almost 2 weeks of time taken off of those two upgrades, which the engineer is a big boost. When you go from whatever's right before engineer to engineer, you get a large DPS against walls boost, and it's worth the money. So definitely go to engineer if you're not sure of whether or not to do that one. We've got a lot of gold. I just spent a bunch of oil on something. I don't even know what. I think it was that library research. I don't even know. Yeah, but the bunker, of course, was like 100 and something thousand. Anywho, getting sidetracked. Oh yeah, war's going down. Let's take a look real quick. We may even make a war attack while we're on here. Pretty much got this war in lockdown mode. Possible 364 to win, 368 to lose on the glory hole points. Domi of Korea has used 6 less attacks than us, but they were having some trouble with a couple bases. And don't mean to highlight this, but mine is doing quite well. A 49 and a 46%. Nobody has even reached 50%. I love it. Ross had a 47%. What a great design. And a 46%. I mean, that dude's base layout must be pretty solid. Let's take a look at old Ross Beb. He's an industrial age. Oh yes, he's using it's kind of like what I would call the Galaga layout. Looks kind of like a Galaga character coming down. But yeah, it's pretty solid. He's also got the hidden forbidden down south, and it doesn't seem that hidden, but when you got your troops lined up across the bottom of the screen getting ready to make an attack, it kind of covers up that forbidden city, especially if you're looking over the whole base in general, kind of like that. Yeah, great design, great layout. Give you props on that one, Roz. But no, the war's doing great. We've got I mean, we smashed these guys. There's only 3 stars left to get. There's 1 on 5, 1 by 5 number 4, 1 on 2, and 1 on 1. 1 and 2 are the same amount of money. 1 looks easier than 2, I must admit. And 5 isn't as much money. So let's go ahead and attack number 1. See what happens. Online, on the game, whatever, live on the filming. I have taken a look at this base, and what I've determined is that there's a lot of spawning going on over in this zone here. Like, he's basically ensured that everything's in reach of the Acropolis and the Angkor Wat, and he's also got his I can tell that he's probably got heavy tanks spawning from those factories. Not because there's heavy tanks sitting on them right now, but it's just likely he has that research based on the level he is at 183. So there's a lot of spawnage there. I don't want to start too high up this side and not be able to get down. I really need to come in and take out the fort and the Forbidden City on my way in. But looks like I can sabo that mortar and the city center at the same time. Even that one too if I wanted to. So it just depends on the angle that my troops come in. But I like to take out spawners. Obviously, we've got to get the Forbidden City and generals while we're at it. Okay. What the hey? Let's just give it a run. I mean, we've already got this in the bag, and maybe we can share some strategies on high-level attacks, whatever. Don't have any special troops available for this, but I do have pretty solid Merc army, Flampanzen 3 jogged Panzers, I think is how you say that, and 6 Gurkhas. Farting. I've also got level 12 MacArthur, level 11 Napoleon, rolling 1 tank in my actual army, 3 Howies, plus the 7 Howies, so 10 Howies. It's going to be Howie-rific. We've got to protect them with our planes. You know, let's just give it a roll. Let's just give it a roll. Always get nervous when this happens. But hey, if it fails, then I'll just edit it out, right guys? Right guys? Right guys? Okay. So we need to drop, in my opinion, the heavies first. So, a little bit like this, a little bit like this, a little bit like this, a little bit like this. Panzer. Save a couple raiders. Wait for that rally, and hopefully we can pin down this city center here. Got one more. Gotta use it to block those troops coming out over there. Okay, got the quickie. Now we've got to complete the mission here. Looking for places that we can pick off without air defense. We need to rally, organize this here. Let's get up here. Do, but just direct traffic for a moment. Drop one of these guys, one of these guys. I'd like to stay in this center corridor here, so we can kind of get all those defenses along the way. Troops are going awfully slow, but oh well. Okie dokie. Let's see, we better just run these guys right at that so we don't have any more issues with them. And we'll take out some towers. Come on. Clock's a ticking. I think we got this, guys. We're gonna have to boost, boost, boost. vault. There's a lot of hit points there. Coming down to the wire. Yes! 2 seconds to go. Oh, that's good news. So we slapped up their number 1. Like I said, number 2 was a little bit harder. So maybe wasn't even their best guy, but 2 seconds to spare. We'll take it though. Pew 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 pew. So we're sitting on a fat war loot of 826k gold and chicken and 5.3k slippery dip, black gold Texas tea, bubbling crude, all the different phrases for oil. Okie dokie, and we'll retrain in the membrane. That was an expensive hit, but I like to get the 5-star, and always fun to go after that number 1. But anyways, we'll share this video with the team so they can actually see the replay. Because DomiNations does not have that feature yet. What the F? Yeah, we have four towers still under construction from the recent event, and after that I'm looking to upgrade one of these tank depots so we can get a little bit better tanks coming out of the forest. And we'll think about atomic age one of these days. Probably got a couple more defensive upgrades before we do that, but anyways, yeah, things just move right along. Please put in the comments if you have any suggestions for any new videos, different things like that. Layout wise, I'm kind of working on an upgraded version, or maybe another version of the same base I'm already using. It's really working well for me, so don't want to really mess with what is working. So but I kind of like the idea of maybe fully enclosing the anti-tanks and still leaving a similar kind of structure. I think this will work pretty well too, so we'll see how this plays out. I'm still adjusting the specifics on that one. This one is the one I recommend. Whoops, ding ding ding. This is the one I recommend using for whatever. You can take the city center out and put your loot in the middle, however you want to run the base, but run it with the mortars where they're at, and you'll be, and the anti-tank cannons where they're at, and you'll be pretty satisfied no matter what else you do to it. And this one I played around with. I'm basically looking at the strengths of the base I'm currently using. I wanted to have 2 mortars converging in a trap path zone with an anti-tank kind of spraying on it, and also being in range of the city center. I mean, lots of little factors with this one, but it just doesn't have the compartmentalization that really slows down enemies. So when there's no real, I mean, there's only like 2 compartments here. You got inner ring and outer ring, and I guess 3 the fully outer zone, so 3 areas. But you know, compared to this, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, kind of 7 zones, 6 zones at least, which is a little bit better. Slows them down a little bit more. So I don't know where we're going with that. It's getting long though. Thanks for watching. If you need an alliance, please join us here at San Fran Tokyo. Our main war alliance is San Fran Tokyo. We also have San Fran Tokyo 2, which is coming along very well. I want to do a video from that team, but I'll lose my donation numbers. No big deal. San does it. San does it. I can do it, right, guys? San's over here leading the charge. He's online. He'll be back. But San Fran Tokyo 2 has plenty of space. They war, and they're very closely affiliated with this. We chat on a chat app as well, but we can go back and forth as a family. Then we have San Fran Tokyo 3, which is really for our inactive guys, but we're picking that up as well. So that being said, that is it. Please join us, San Fran Tokyo. Thanks for watching my videos. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Tell your friends on your alliance. Just search Doom Raider on YouTube, and they'll get my videos. So I'm going to try to do more, but like I said, I'm always busy with the kids and family stuff. So appreciate you watching. Thanks for watching. Peace out.